Hello Libra, welcome to Phoenix 1111 Rise with Phoenix, where I merge the 5D and 3D information in order for me to give you the answers that you seek. I'm going to be using my gift cluster, being an ordained prophet and teacher, to bring you clarity, because clarity is power. If you're a twin flame, I invite you to check out my twin flame channel, Jupiter 1111. This is going to be a weekend tarot love check-in for soulmates, soul connections, sacred unions. Okay? So you might be the Libra, have Libra in your chart, or be cross-watching. This is timeless, so you're watching this whenever you're supposed to watch it. I'm tapping in. Libra, please, for the weekend. I am a Libra cusper, and I have a lot of Libra in my chart, so that's how I'm connecting with you. This is the Nine of Coins. So being super abundant, but I love this because the feminine energy is in charge. She normally is the leader here, and it's a reminder that you are the one who trains the masculine, which is true, right? We train people on how to treat us, and so if we don't like the way people are treating us, then we need to do some self-reflection of why we're allowing it. And sometimes we're allowing it, many times it's because we have these belief systems that are in us. They are programmed in us before we're 8 years old. So we're kind of like, wired for success, but programmed for failure. And many times, see, the Lovers wants to come out. Yeah. The Libras, you're being abundant. And this soul connection really, really wants to come out. Lots of good stuff. The Moon, the Sun. So if you don't like I was saying, how people treat you, then you need to do some, just some self-reflection, some inner child work. I have that stuff in the Jupiter 1111. You don't have to be a twin flame for that stuff, but there's sometimes wounds in there or belief systems that's stopping us from being successful. I highly recommend Divine Unisouls 11. She's doing this series on the inner child. She does these workshops. Her next one is actually this Saturday, free on YouTube. So check her out. Again, her name is Divine Unisouls 11. I will link her in the first comment, so that way you can go to her channel. She's amazing. So what am I seeing so far here? Actually, it's pretty good. I'm glad I'm a Libra. So for the love weekend, it's you being in this beautiful space of manifesting all kinds of juicy stuff and holding on to your pentacle. Pentacles have to do with the 3D realm and being able to manifest in the 3D. So you're totally manifesting some juicy, great stuff. This is the Eight of Coins. You've been working hard. Maybe you have money on your mind because it's on her head, right? So you might be working on your pentacles here, but still holding on to that soulmate connection. And in this connection, it's just on both your minds. Now, this has to do with, I love these because these animals, they kind of mate for life. So this is actually coming through really strong as a twin flame too. But it's like this soulmate. I have eyes for you only, eyes for you and only you. And then this is the Moon card. So there is, if you go to Jupiter 1111, I have a playlist called Learn Tarot. So if you want to know more about the Moon card has to do really about the High Priestess, which is the highest energetic level of feminine can have, is the High Priestess. So it's telling you to tap into your intuition feminine on this soul connection, because you don't realize how much power you have and that you're actually the one in control. And once you figure that out, once you figure this out, once you tap into your High Priestess self, once you tap into your inner power, because it's always an inside out work, always, as above so below, always. It's always the 5D first. Think of it like right? Okay, in quantum physics, it shows us, and I do a lot of work on quantum physics, so if you want to know more about manifestation, I'm a master manifester. you can check out the Rainmaker series. And when you check out the Rainmaker series down below, you don't have to put your email or anything in there. You just go right to the link and you'll get the first class. It's actually on the website, and that way, and so many people have been getting aha moments and breakthroughs just from that class. So you don't have to give me anything. Just go right to the website. You can play it, take notes. I even have a link if you want to have my notes for that. But it's always this in quantum physics, right? It shows us that all possibilities and probabilities exist. It's just in the quantum field. So that's why we have multiple realities, but they're dormant. And as you are tapping into this high priestess energy, and you start to understand really as above, so below truly, and start to understand truly that it's an inside out work, you'll start to manifest anything that you want. Anything that you want. Like I manifest high level soulmates all the time for, you know, for especially like for business or friendships. I manifest them and they come in and they rush in whenever I need them. So I know what I'm talking about. I actually manifested this year as well. And Rainmaker series shows you all the stuff that I've been manifesting. But I manifested being able to leave a high, you know, paying corporate job, which I appreciated, to doing what I love full time this year. I'm a single mom of 3 kids, and it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. So if you want to know more about that, you know, I really highly encourage you, Libra, to tap into my free stuff. All my free stuff works. And that's the thing, is like, if my free stuff is not working for you, then why are you going to pay me? Get my free stuff. Also on Jupiter 1111, I just did a root chakra, souped up root chakra clearing. Root chakra has to do with the foundation of things, right? Your stability, if your money is funny. And actually I talked about, like, it was specifically, I was talking about money. So if your money is funny and you need some sunshine there, you need some stability, go check that out. I'll just pin it for you down there. It'll be easier. So with the 9 of coins, what do we have? You have 2 cards wanting to come out. The Ace of Swords and the Chariot. Okay? So with this 9 of coins, right? Of having money on your mind, or finances, or wealth, or abundance, whatever it is, and holding on to that, having the Ace of Pentacles, which is the beginning of the stages, right? Understanding that you're in control of this. You need to stand your ground, which is your boundaries. But you also see, this is the Chariot, and Chariot usually means that things are going to come in swiftly. But look, they're going in opposite directions. You need to rein this in. Okay? You need to rein this in, probably through your focus or through some meditation practices or something, which is why this is coming up too. You have to hit the 5D, stand your ground, and go higher. So see, this is the hawk. The hawk, just like the eagle, the higher they go, the farther they're able to see. Now, this is important because the High Priestess card came up. So you are being encouraged. You have to go higher. You have to tap into your High Priestess. You have to be able to see clearly, which is your third eye. So your third eye, what does it do? Your third eye is the supervisor of all the other chakras. This is also in quantum physics. What you see is what you get. So if you are not going higher, then you can't stand your ground. And then you're in this thing where you're moving. It's like you're moving fast and going nowhere because you're going in different directions. So in order to rein this in, you're being told to stand your ground and go higher and just take some time. You don't have to do it for a long period of time. Just start with like 5 minutes and then continue on. I'm trying to keep these around 10 minutes because I have a lot to do. The Lovers, yeah. So 6 of Cups. You're probably thinking about like good memories, or thinking about like what you would like it to be. So that's part of it. Your imagination is your commercials of your future. The thing is, you're already doing this on by default. You just now have to do it by design. So if you want this coupling with your soulmate, then you need to bring it in. Whoever's watching, you're the leader. And so what are you doing in your imagination space? Because what you see is what you get. If you need a third eye clearing, you can go to my channel as well, Jupiter 1111, or just like on YouTube, just search for Jupiter 1111 and Chakra, and you'll find them. I do a lot of free stuff there. If you're interested in the chakra work or finding out what people say about it, you can go to yourchakraqueen.com. Okay. Knight of Cups. This came up in the Virgo reading as in the first position for the masculine. So if you have Virgo on your chart or dealing with the Virgo, you might want to check this out. But this is a Casanova card to me. So you need to be aware of what you're manifesting, because he wants to, the soulmate wants to come through, kind of sweep you off your feet. Sometimes we need that. We need that masculine energy to come in and just sweep us off our feet. You know, be a little charming. It helps to reset your feminine energy. For goodness sakes, Hierophant. So Hierophant is the, okay, now we have the divine couple. I said that at 11:11. The divine couple, which is the high priestess and the Hierophant. So this is a divine fated couple showing up. And he's going to first show up as Casanova, but then he's going to change into who he really is, the Hierophant. Yes. And then the wheel was the next one. And the Ace of Wands. So I have a thing about, you can stop the wheel from turning. You can stop the wheel from turning if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I've already told you what you have to be doing, right? Tapping into who you really are. And then you're going to see this powerful, passionate new beginning. The next card is upside down, so I'm not going to take it. Yes. I'm glad I'm a Libra today. Awesome. Okay. So this is the end of burdens. And see here, look. Again, holding on to the Ace of Wands. So it's the end of this, of the fighting it. Stop fighting it. Stop fighting this divine connection, this divine coupling, and you take control. You're in control. You get to decide which way this is going to go, but you have to go higher and stand your ground. All right, Libra, thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye now.